It is coming up to 24 minutes past 6 now. The valley on Treville Moorland has had a bit of a makeover in celebration of the NHS's 70th birthday, because there's a huge portrait of Aneurin Bevan which has been drawn on the mountain using just soil and white stone dust from the local quarry. Nathan Wyburn is the artist behind the creation, and he's here in studio with us now. Hi Nathan.
Hi.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
You've already had a lot of attention for this, obviously. What gave you the idea of celebrating Nye Bevan in this particular way?
Well, I'm from Ebervale myself, so growing up I heard a lot about Aneurin Bevan. Obviously Tredegar is the next valley over, and I have a lot of friends that work in the NHS, so I'm around doctors and nurses all the time, and just obviously it's the 70th anniversary of the NHS, so it just seemed like the perfect fitting tribute to make Aneurin Bevan's portrait.
Yes, and to do it from the organic materials of the place. I mean, that says a lot, I suppose, about his roots as a politician in Tredegar and Ebervale and around that particular area of the valleys, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And he used to walk the Treville Moorside, trying to get over his stammer before his speeches, and he thought of a lot of his ideas there as well. So it just seemed perfect to use those natural ingredients, and I'm used to my artwork being disposable as well, as it will. So as soon as it rains next, whenever that's going to happen here in Wales, it'll sadly go. But it's great to have him back, you know, on the side of the mountain celebrating the anniversary.
Well,
they
say
years
the sun,
actually.
Yeah, I was going to say, they say the sun shines on the righteous. I mean, that's certainly what seems to be happening at the moment,
Yes.
isn't it?
Can I just ask? I'm looking at an aerial photo of it at the moment. There we go. Look at that. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You are about the same size as the ear of Aneurin Bevan. How on earth are you doing something like that? Because you don't have the aerial view. How do you get a sense of perspective and what should be what size and where it should be?
That's it. It's quite difficult, so it took quite a lot of planning, but I'm used to working on quite a large scale, but this is still the biggest one I've ever done. So I kind of used like a grid technique on the image that I was copying off and focused on it metre square by metre square, and then eventually when it all comes together.
So it's a bit of science as well as art.
Yeah, and a bit of maths, and it's all in there. So it was quite a tricky one. Like I said, it was the biggest I've ever done, so I'm overwhelmed with how it's turned out. And when I did see that aerial shot for the first time, I was really, really pleased.
Yeah. What's been the reaction locally?
Amazing. When I was making it, it's just on the side of the road, so people can actually go up and view it. So there were people shouting amazing from over the mountain and things like that, which was great as I was doing it. So it's good to know it was looking good from on the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And social media today, it's gone insane. So I'm really, really pleased with the response.
Yeah. And you say you don't mind the fact that by nature this is going to go the minute it rains. I mean, I suppose art is an ephemeral thing anyway,
Yes,
isn't it? But
yes.
this is especially so. You won't have any pangs of regret when it goes?
Not really. I sort of use a lot of food in my artwork as well over the years and things, so I'm used to things being perishable and knowing they have a short shelf life. So it's just nice to have that image of him, you know, up there and back for the anniversary. So I'm used to the perishable side of things.
And people will know your name, won't they, because of Britain's Got Talent and so on. They'll know you from that as well. I mean, tell me about your plans for the future, because obviously you've made a big impact with this, haven't you? What's next?
Yeah, so Britain's Got Talent, that was 7 years ago. I made art with Toast and Marmite. So ever since I've just been working full time as an artist, which has been brilliant. The platform was incredible. So I've got loads of big plans, hopefully working on my second book soon, and loads of different projects using as many unique, quirky materials as possible. So the world's my oyster, I guess.
How hard is it though to adapt every time well, not every time, but a lot of the time to different materials?
Yeah, that's the only tricky thing. It's like every day's a new day on the job, because I'm constantly working in different environments as well. Like working the streets, I've worked in pub corners, everywhere in galleries, everything. So I can work around loads of people, I can work on my own. So every day is very different, but it's just practicing with the material first, I guess.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
it's
you.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
It's half a ton of soil. You'd be down in Aneurin Bevan Hospital in Ebervale in physiotherapy after lugging all that round. We'll see you there. We're there on Thursday, by the way, so come and say hello if you happen to bump into us. It's just coming up to 6:30 actually. I don't think you're fine. I don't think there's any rain anytime soon. Sue Charles is here.
There's not actually, Nathan. No, it's looking great. In fact, we're